Saturday, my wife and I took a couple of good friends to the Ogwen Valley in northern Snowdonia, where we ascended Tryfan via the Nor Gulley route, a grade 1 to 2 scramble. I'd done this exact route up Tryfan 1 year before, but last time there wasn't as much snow on the mountain, and it did make certain moves feel more difficult. The snow was only a relatively light dusting from the night before, so we didn't need crampons or an ice axe to do this route. That said, I did carry some micro spikes just in case I needed them, but in the end they didn't even leave my bag. I also took a storm shelter, some extra layers, and a spare pair of gloves just in case conditions changed. This here is the entrance to the Nor Gulley, and it's quite easy at the beginning, and then it starts to get a bit more difficult towards the top, especially in the snow. I always check the mountain weather information service, and we planned such a good day for this scramble. We had amazing views and there was barely any wind the whole time, even at the top, so I didn't really need my extra layers. In a few places you've got 2 or 3 different options to ascend the gully. In the summer, sticking to the left hand side in this part would probably be quite easy because it would just be grass and mud. But with the snow covering these parts, I felt most secure when I had a hand or a foot on some really grippy rock. Towards the top of the gully you need to move over a couple of boulders that are wedged in place, and this can feel quite easy. The year before I felt really secure doing this, but they were covered by a thin layer of snow this time, which made those moves feel quite difficult, quite exposed. My wife passed her bag up to me and she was able to take an alternative route off to the left, which is a small chimney that she could squeeze herself into, and actually, looking back at the GoPro footage, it looked like a really good route. Once you reach the top of the gully you just need to climb up